Greetings and namaste. I'm Sydney Solis. This is Storytime Yoga, the Queen of Bohemia in the Mythic Yoga Studio in Boulder, Colorado. That's where we are right now, my childhood home out in East Boulder County. Remember, the Mythic Yoga Studio is wherever you are. And today I'd like to tell you about using props in children's yoga classes. This will be part one of props. Props are certain things, enchant, magic, mystery. When I first started children's yoga, I thought, only the imagination. But there's so many interesting little things out there, especially for early childhood education, that just bring that magical elements of the world. So fun, the things. The tools, the materials, the learning materials. So over the years I've acquired several different things. And what I start with are bags. I have many assortments of bags. This is my small bag, the essentials bag. I like bags within bags within bags. This is not my biggest bag. My storyteller, shaman, yoga teacher bag of mystery. What's in the bag, children will wonder, because that mystery is the mystery that is inside of us. Of course, they're going to be curious, and you're going to say, don't touch. Only well-behaved children can get a little peek inside the bag. Those who are listening and paying me respect. Those are things, because they will want to touch your bag, so you need to make sure you set the rules. So, of course, I got to tell you about the bag, too. The bag has a story, of course. Everything you have should have meaning. It's not some faceless thing bought at a dreadful suburban big box store made from some slaves in foreign countries. Exploited labor. While I was in Buenos Aires, I attended the 8th Congreso Internacional de Salud Mental y Derechos Humanos, sponsored by la Fundación Madres de Plaza de Mayo. It's a mental health exposition. I attended a fantastic symposium on body and the word. Some really great stuff coming out of Argentina, Buenos Aires. So out of that bag, this is like you just bring the bag. You have your water bottle as a teller, a comb, your promotional materials. Bookmarks make great promotional materials. This bag was given to me by my older sister Narada, Hare Krishna, when she lived in India. And I think it's a perfect type of bag because this is your basics. And I just want to have the basics if you're traveling or, again, it's got everything in the first zipper. There's many different pockets. What's in that first one? A well-behaved child can have the honor of taking it out. What's in the box? Ooh, the mystery, the curiosity. It makes children think, the critical thinking, what could be in the box? It's not some, manufactured thing on TV where it's passive. You have to think. You have to come within. That's why we like this stuff. I usually have children do it, and we, of course, have Lalita, the Mariquita of our famous Peddler's Dream, and her yoga mat that a child in an after-school program, Janine Hayes in Golden, Colorado, had made that. Of course, puppets. Folk Manis makes these puppets, and they give me permission to use their puppets professionally. And you always want to make sure you do that when you use other people's stuff professionally. It's just a courtesy and legal. And then there's another layer. So as I progress through the stories, who do we have here? Pick this up. And little doodads for kids if you're starting a class and you don't know what, you're waiting for more kids to come. Pique children's interest. These are tops. Aren't they cute? I got these in Uruguay. Aren't they adorable? This I got in Argentina. I need a little water for it. But it whistles. Pass those things around. As long as they're older than 3 and they don't choke. Of course, all Storytime yoga classes, you have to be older than 3. Look at this. This is Argentina. Isn't that cute? I like little toys. What's its name? Story making activities, critical thinking, critical consciousness. What does it want? Is it a boy or a girl? Here's another one. Isn't that cute? Cute. Cat pose. Kaleidoscopes. See the world reflected. An illusion, always constantly changing, but nothing changes. It just comes and goes. many different aspects of the one. And then you collect those back. And of course, you have a simple pair of bells. Listen to the sound of the bell. It wakes you up to the present moment. It does marvelous things for children's attention, too. Of course, we have Mr. Bones. This is Junior Bones. I think you met Mr. Grandpa Bones. Pick these things up, half price. You know, it's crazy that they make you pay for this plastic stuff from China these days. You can get it half price after Halloween. Or, you know, thrift stores, people. Make your own. You know, be creative. So that's that second pocket. And then we have the main pocket. We get to the guts of stuff after intros and some story. Or, no, we haven't got to the story yet, typically, in my classes. You'll just have to train in Storytime Yoga, this method of using story in the central... Story and yoga is the central core of your educating children. A map! Where else would we be in the world if we didn't know where we were on a map? A good map is something you need to know. And then we have some more puppets from Folk Madness. This is Jean-Jacques, and he helps me introduce my classes. Bonjour, comment ça va? Comment allez-vous? Oh, I'm doing very well, Jean-Jacques. And you? Très bien, très bien. I'm so happy living in the Caribbean. That's right, we now live in St. Croix. It's great. Oh, yeah, you're right at home there with Las Piratas, huh? Exactement. Very interesting stories there. So, Jean-Jacques, more puppets. Because you can take those wandering attentions and bring them back. It's the dog and pony show is what kids yoga really is. And then the glockenspiel. It's one of the favorite things I've ever used, you know. Got it at a conference, and sadly I lost the in Argentina. I'll have to replace that. But it makes wonderful noises. Especially for children, Shavasana, one of the best things. They're a little expensive, but well worth it. Oh, and of course, little other puppets. Another bag. Surely you've got little presents. I mean, why throw things away? I save things. They're useful. You know, try and consume as little as possible, but use or reuse it, right? What's its name? I like this crow because Bakasana for one thing, but also we do talk about death. We do talk about difficult things because that's where yoga and story become the medicine, right? And children need to hear those stories. We never cut out anything about death. So he comes out when there's a special need for him. So that's just part one of my little props. Of course, you got to stuff it all back in again. But that's part of you keeping yourself nice and organized. So I hope you've enjoyed. Find those props. Most of my props, too, have been given to me. That's the magic of it. What shows up in your dream, your reality of now. Enjoy allowing those things to become attracted to you. Things that just show up in your universe. Namaste, and have a magical day. Come and sign up for the Storytime Yoga certification and use Storytime Yoga to re-enchant your world and educate children's too. Ciao.